Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, down here in my basement, I already have the fully filmed video right here in front of me, and I am just going to kind of pop in a couple times throughout it to explain what's going on in a couple of the clips. So, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get right into it. Alright, so we get into the blind here, and it goes straight to a time-lapse video. I didn't whip out the big camera that I'm using now. I didn't talk to the camera at all. The bucks were already out in the field when we got to the blind, so we decided to be as quiet as possible. So we're sitting in the blind, and we're just giving it time because we know those bucks are going to show up at any moment. So in that last clip, you just saw the 6-point come through, and then right behind him was one of the big 8 points that we've been watching all summer long. And we didn't really get any footage of him because we were filming the 6-point the whole time, and all of a sudden he just showed up out of nowhere. Matt?
It's okay.
Hit him.
You should aim a little high, but the arrow's in.
I heard solid. That sounded solid. Yeah. This should have got. This was freaking. Alright, so this is after the shot now. I had to cut a lot of this out. I mean, it was like 20 minutes long of just me and my grandmother sitting there and whispering to each other, trying to figure out where I'd hit the deer and what happened. It kind of sucks that you can't really see the deer out the windows of the blind just due to the color difference from inside the blind and outside the blind. It was a lot brighter outside of the blind than it was on the inside. So that's why you got that weird white screen looking thing there. But trust me, 6-point goes through, 8-point comes out at 12 yards. I shoot. So there, I just get out of the blind. We're looking for blood, and we're not really doing too well. So this is the most talking that I'm going to do in this video because the clips are so far apart. One clip was filmed at like 5:30 and the other one was filmed at like 6:45. So they're like an hour difference, and I really didn't film anything between the two clips to really pull them together. You saw there I walked out of the blind and then it just kind of went to a white screen before the next clip started. And in between these two clips we went home, and on our way home we saw the buck again standing in this field with no arrow in him and no blood, no visible blood on him. So we knew that he was okay, and we eventually just ended up going home anyway and watching the video again, which is what you guys saw. The GoPro video didn't really give us much information, but we knew the buck was still up more than half an hour later than we got out of the blind, so we knew he was okay, but we just went back to get my arrow in this next clip. Well, we're back at the scene of the crime, and after reviewing footage, even though the footage wasn't great, on our way out here, just over here in the field, we saw him standing with no arrow, and just as I thought it was, I hit him in the backstrap. I hit him really high. So I'm just going to walk through this hedgerow here and see if I can find my arrow. Guess we'll just look for that and take a lesson out of this hunt. Alright, so after this clip, after we searched, 20 plus minutes with no blood or any arrow, we decided to call it quits. And after this, we did no filming at all. Like, cameras were off, we were both super bummed, and we just had to realize that the deer was going to be okay. We did lose an arrow, but that's not the big picture. The big picture is that the buck is okay and that he is going to survive. So, we cut our losses, went out hunting again, and that'll be next week's video. It's going to be a banger. So if you guys like this video, please go down below. Consider liking this video and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Like I said, it's going to be a banger. Done. Yes. Come here. Yes.